Hi, I'm Akita, and I'm going to show you a pretty neat little hack on how to make clip art and a lot of it that you might need for your projects or what have you. And I'm going to show you how to use it in Artistly. Now, I'm going to show you using my most favorite tool in Artistly because I feel as though everyone should know about it because it's that fabulous. And I feel as though making this YouTube video, I am making the world a better place. So yeah, let's go ahead and get down with this. So I'm in Artistly right now. I'm going to show you this cool tool. I'm going to show you how to make clip art and how to actually be able to really make the most bang for your buck with the clip art. So I'm here in Artistly. Create design is what I'm going to hit first. Then I'm going to click the fast AI image designer. I'm cracking myself up. Now, once I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and click Seamless Patterns version 2. That's looking great. Let me move my humongous head. Okay, so one thing you have to understand about Artistly is that just in general, sometimes the actual tools, like the labels of different things, don't always do what they're supposed to do the best. So this is designed to be a seamless pattern generator, but it's not. That's not the best way to go about using it. It really is not. It's where it shines, where it's the best is clip art. Literally, clip art, text. It's fantastic. Like literally, I'm almost, I'd say 95% of the time I am pleased with my output that I get from the seamless pattern version 2. I cannot say that for a lot of AI image generators, but I can say that for this particular tool within Artistly itself. So what I'm going to do right now is just delete, and this is what you're going to want to do yourself, delete the phrase. It's always in there. It always says a seamless pattern of. You do not need it at all. You do not need it. What you do need, however, is your prompt. And I'm going to go ahead and put my prompt right here. In a 3x2 grid, create 6 African-American chibi-style clip art in watercolor style with a bold outline in various outfits. No pilgrims, no Native Americans, with afros or afro puffs, poses and expressions, angry, sad, happy with a Thanksgiving theme, white background, isolated. So I'm going to put this actual prompt down below if you want to give this a shot for yourself. But you should, it is worth noting that unless you put African American or you put chibi style or you put Hispanic or whatever, it's going to give you whatever it wants to give you. It usually defaults to something like Caucasian. So just be mindful of that as you go about doing your own prompts and you play around with Artistly yourself. Oh, speaking of which too, if you do want to play around with this, I have my affiliate link down below. You can grab that too. It's going to be next to the prompt. Give it a whirl. Let me know what you think. All right, so now I'm going to hit the purple and white generate image button. It's going to do its thing. Now, I've been working with this a good portion of the evening here since I got off of work. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot here that you're going to be seeing in terms of all my tests. So, over here, I'm now in what Artistly calls the personal design section. And in the personal design section is where all, or at least most of your AI images end up being, usually. So over here, if I click at what I just generated, if I click the button, the little eye symbol right here, you can see up close a couple different things. You can see the tool that was used, the style, the aspect ratio. That's one thing about the Seamless Pattern version 2 or V2 is that it only has one aspect ratio. And I wish that Artistly would stop playing with my emotions and like just go ahead and let us have aspect ratios, like a whole variety of them, because the actual AI image generator or like this particular tool for it is so good. But anyway, Artistly, shout out. Come on now. People have been asking, let's make this happen. So you have your different versions right here. We have the different expressions. Somehow this pilgrim messed around here and snuck in on this actual image generation. And I've been doing this, using this prompt for a while. It has not given me one pilgrim, but now as I'm recording with you guys, it puts it up there. Okay, whatever. I see how you're going to do me. Seamless Pattern version 2. Okay, so design prompt is right here. That's something else that I like about this, or how Artistly does it, is because the design prompt that you use is always right here at the bottom of the image itself. So if you want to save them, if you want to know like what style you use, what tool you used, whatever, you can easily just go ahead and save that and just have it handy to recreate the exact same look that you liked from before. But let me hit X, get out of that. I want to go ahead and show you how to make the best bang for your buck. So because if you're actually doing this or you're using these actual clip art, it's going to be very rare that you're going to use the entire page and just go ahead and kick out the entire page. You want to go ahead and like use these as individuals. So to that extent, I like to use Canva. Now, Canva is my BFF, and it's what I really like to use to go ahead and do my editing. So I'm going to show you a project that I've started. And here's like one right here, the one young lady from a different clip art generation. She's looking cute too, but she looks kind of sad. And this is actually another one. I'm just going to use this one actually. I'm not going to use the one that I downloaded. I'm going to go with this. So here's what you do. You're in Canva. Go over here. And by the way, I promise you this takes like a lot less time than what it's taking me now, because honestly, I'm talking you through it. I would have been done like in a minute, maybe two, if I was not doing, talking you guys through it. But I'm here in Canva. I'm going to click the image, then I go over here to edit. If I wanted to go ahead and upscale, I could. Here at the very, very bottom, underneath the edit portion, I can go ahead and click image upscaler, but that's only if you have like a paid Canva Pro account. You don't really need it. There's other like free upscalers around, but I do recommend that you upscale your images and that you also put them in 300 dpi, which basically just means that when the image gets stretched out, it's not all pixelated and grainy. But that being said, it's a different video for a different day. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to make the most out of this. Okay, so you have single images looking good. Switch that up. Single images looking good and beautiful, and versus all of this. So I like to make liberal use of the cropping feature. So you just click the image itself, drag it over. All right, let's just say I want this Harry Potter guy right here. I want Harry Potter. Zoom in. Looking at the recipe book, I'm loving Harry Potter. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag the images, crop out everybody else and everything else until I have the Harry Potter image person right here. Enlarge that, make sure it fills up the space. Let's do this real quick. Okay, and you notice here how there are certain pieces still like left here that you can still see. Not a big deal, we can take care of that. Now, if you have paid Canva Pro, you click on the image, you go to eraser, click magic eraser, and then you just take the brush, put it whatever size you want, and you just kind of like paint over the spots that you don't want to be in the image. So that should be good enough right there. I could easily just go ahead and click, let's see here, the brush size and make it smaller or make it bigger or whatever. It's kind of up to you. And then hit erase. It'll take a minute or two. It's okay. Let it work its magic. And then see, sometimes it gets rid of it completely and sometimes it does not. Sometimes it's worth it to go over it a second time and then go ahead and hit erase. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, let me hit the X over here by the magic eraser. And oh yeah, that's actually gone now. We're good. We have this section over here. Let me just go ahead and like just crop that out. And voila, make the image nice and centered. And you were basically good to go. So you rinse and repeat this. You have, instead of, even though you only generated one image of 6, you crop and everything else, you actually have 6 images. You do this twice with an actual prompt that you like. Let's just say you want to go back in here and like redo the prompt. Let's grab all of this right here, copy. And actually, let me just go in here and click regenerate. Let's do that really quickly. Delete a seamless pattern of phrase. I'm going to paste this in here. Again, let's keep them African-American chibi clip art. I'm going to say with braids or locks. And I'm going to say, and happy expressions. All that crying on the clip art is making me feel sad. Happy expressions with a Thanksgiving theme, white background isolated. Perfect. Let's generate the image. See what we got going. Oh, it got rid of it. Hold on, let me see. It jumped like this before. Like this is like the part that sometimes glitches. It doesn't do it too often, but like every now and then. But I can forgive Artistly because the price was so good. And Seamless Patterns version 2 works so beautifully. Okay, let's try that one more time. For posterity, just going to edit the image, or the prompt for the image, regenerate. Let's go over here, and I'm gonna say braids or locks. And I'm going to say, and happy expressions. I feel like I am making the world a better place. Someone who's watching this YouTube video will use this, the power of Artistly's seamless version, pattern version 2, and make some awesome clip art and make a gajillion dollars. Doing great. Okay, here we go. Oh, so we have some different options here. So we have a couple of braids. Here we go. We have some logs. We have some different styles. And they're looking happy. No one is crying. So if I took this particular image plus maybe one or two of the other images that were here, I could easily have a full clip art set, and so can you. You go ahead and you fancy it up. You go ahead and you separate the different images, making certain that you actually eliminate the stuff that's not going to, like the extra stuff on the side. What I typically do here, if you're someone who has see, look at as I move this little rectangle. If you don't have Canva Pro and you can't use the eraser tool, all you really need to do is go over to Elements and then get a square or a rectangle or whatever. Click on Shapes, grab that, change the actual shape into white so it matches the background, and then just drag it over the spot that you don't want. And then before you know it, you have a full clip art set that is beautiful, wonderful, and ready to be completely customized. So that is it for me. That's how you can go ahead and make a quick clip art set before you actually know it. And I've just made the world a better place by showing you my favorite tool in Artistly, which is the seamless pattern version 2. And now you know how to go ahead and make a whole bunch of clip art with very little effort. That's it for me. You enjoy. Have a great rest of your day, and so long.